baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. Morning, morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. What is it, Christmas Eve today? Oh my God. I woke up late today, y'all. Y'all know it's light outside the road when it's dark. I woke up late today. I'm gonna go get me some coffee and then I'm going to work. Be dead in there. Shouldn't be much going on at the job. So, from what I'm seeing, it wasn't really a lot of stuff going on for the holiday. People are not buying. I understand. People are not buying certain things. They're just buying the necessities. You know what I'm saying? People need, not what they want anymore. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, yes, I have to work today, but I'm off at 5, so I didn't get up and do anything this morning. I was sleeping in. I slept in. I wanted to stay. I wanted to call out actually, but I was like, no, let me not do that. I don't want to get myself in trouble. Even though I got a good call coming. I said I had for the end of the year, so I might utilize that call out. I utilize my call out times, honey, because let me tell you something, right? About you. So stop going to work trying to kiss behind, trying to act like you're the perfect employee. To let you go, when they want to lay you off, they're going to do that. That's what I be trying to tell these young kids at work. Stop trying to do too much for these businesses. Only do what they pay you for and a little bit less than that. I'm not doing over and above. I'm not doing that. I'm not an overachiever. And not only that, these jobs don't respect you anyway. Because when it's time for them to lay you off, it doesn't matter if you were doing cartwheels every day in front of the boss. They're going to lay you off. All the butt kissing and all that stuff, that means nothing to these. They don't care. They don't care how much you smile and all that stuff. Like, just do your job and go home. I have none of these jobs because they all treat you like garbage anyway. If there's a manager that don't like you, they're going to try to get you fired, push you out. They're going to tell their boss that you're just a terrible person. So that's what happens on these jobs. That's why I don't respect them. I don't respect none of them. I don't disrespect people at work, but I don't respect none of these businesses, none of these jobs. They treat you like garbage and trash. So I do just enough to get by, just enough. Have you guys ever heard of the, like, I like my job though, don't get me wrong, but I do enjoy my job. I like what I do, but I don't have for a lot of people around there. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, jobs treat you like garbage. They let you go. Like you could literally be training someone that's going to replace you. So watch out. Watch out. I don't trust any one of these employers because none of them can be trusted. None of them can be trusted. I'm in a good mood today, y'all. I'm not in a bad mood. Don't get me wrong. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm in a good space. But I had to let y'all know about these employers, and it's mainly the younger kids. That's why I don't understand someone that could be at a job for 20 and 30 years. I'm like, how the heck did you do that? How did you do that? How did you have that such achievement to be somewhere for 20 and 30 years? I know what you did. You probably zipped your lips and you shut your mouth. You zipped your lips and you shut your mouth. But I get tired of doing the same old thing, so I have to move around. But people that's been at their job for a long time, that's amazing. That is amazing. It's a guy at my job right now. He's like 65. I think he just turned 65. He said he got another 5 years to go. He's like, oh, I'm still working. I say, yeah, I understand. Because when I get older, I'm probably still going to work as much as I can too because I'm so used to working. I'll probably never want to stop working. So, you know, if you got good health and you're able to walk and talk, why not make some money? Especially in this economy, you need to make money. Like, you need to make money in your sleep. It's not a lot of traffic on the road because the kids are out of school. There's no buses, which is nice, right? I should have a smooth ride to the plantation. I should have a smooth ride to the plantation. But good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. What are you guys up to today? Are you guys off of work? Like, what are y'all doing? I'm going to read the comments as soon as I get to Wawa, okay? I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm not ignoring y'all. I feel good today. I normally feel good every day. Every morning, I don't never really wake up on the wrong side of the bed, but some mornings I may wake up and I'm like feeling a certain particular kind of way. And it's not necessarily a bad way. I feel good pretty much every morning. Like, thank God I woke up this morning. I know I don't always look the most happiest, but I'm a happy person. I'm a happy girl. I'm a happy girl. Happy New Year's. New Year's. Happy Christmas Eve to everybody. So I'm not celebrating, so I don't care about Christmas. No biggie to me. Thanksgiving is my holiday, so that's what's important to me. Holidays. Thanksgiving is important to me, so tomorrow I am off work. Of course, it's Christmas Day, but I'm gonna sleep in the shelter as long as I can, and I'll probably get up tomorrow and go to the gym because I know the gym is open on Christmas Day. So Christmas Day means a lot to kids and stuff. Like to me, I don't care. Like you know what I'm saying. When I touch down next year with my own place, I will put up a tree, but I don't really care about the gift giving and all that crap because you're giving gifts to a whole bunch of people that, and I'm not talking about the children. I'm talking about ungrateful kids, ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? I don't. It's a joke. Everybody got their hand out. Like, what are you gonna get me this year? What's my gift? So I'm like, that's all they do is want stuff from you. So I don't affiliate with that anymore. It's a joke, man. The holidays has turned into a big fiasco that I want nothing to do with. So if you think differently, good for you. But it turned into a fiasco. A fiasco is what it is. I hope Wawa's not packed with a whole bunch of people getting coffee because I just want to get my coffee and go. That's it. I just want to get my coffee and jet. Trash truck down the side of the road. Can't go down there. Trash truck can't go down there. But I do enjoy seeing like the Christmas lights and stuff on people's houses. It really be looking nice. It really be looking nice. It really be looking nice. Ooh, another trash truck. What is going on? It must be trash day. I thought trash day in certain neighborhoods were like Tuesdays, but I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm wrong about that, huh? I can't even see the comments until I put on my glasses, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't get upset with me. It's a beautiful house. I really like these old Victorian style homes. I love it. I love the Victorian style homes because this is every house in this little neighborhood here is like Victorian style esque. And I like that. I like that. I like the Victorian style feel. But how's everyone doing today? I don't celebrate holidays. What happened to me years ago? That happened to you years ago? What happened to you? I'm sorry, I'm running my mouth. I'm not able to read y'all comments because I'm driving. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm super duper sorry. I'm gonna park over here on the side. Even though Wawa is not really too packed today. I'm sorry. Good morning, guys. Then they give the hours to who they want. Yeah, I don't freaking trust jobs. All these employers are like the business I work for. They're actually multi-billionaires. Like they've been in business for so long. They're multi-billionaires. They could give a crap about me. Good morning, Rhonda. How you doing, sis? Good morning, Lori Smith. How you doing? The stores are crying because sales are low and no one has money to splurge. Yeah, I don't blame them. I'm not buying a damn thing. Good morning, Tony. Hi, Lori. Creole, how you doing? Lisa, sorry if I butchered your name. Christ follower, Merry Christmas to you as well. Skin glow, amen. What happened to me years ago? And they give the hours to people they want. I'm just reading the comments kind of backwards. Good morning, everybody. I'm not ignoring anybody. I just had to I can't really read the comments while I'm trying to get my. I'm gonna go in here and Wawa and get me some coffee. I have to go to work. I don't know why I'm slowing around like this an average day, but let me get myself together, girl, before I get myself in trouble. Let me get my Jackery out my bag. My Jackery, this is my baby. This is what I take in the shelter every day to charge my phone because I don't have access to, like, when I'm in my bed, I don't have access to, like, a wall outlet. So this is what I use my Jackery. This is my baby. This is my baby. My Jackery is my baby. And this is my blanket. I'm sick of the shelter life, y'all. I'm really tired. I'm sick of doing this, but I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going, y'all. I can't give up. Can't give up the race. I'm trying to find my wallet. I can't give up the race, y'all. I gotta keep going. I can't give up. I gotta keep running. Gotta keep running. I hope there's some money on my card, but I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know what becometh of my life. I don't know what becometh of me. I need some coffee though, so let's go get that. Maybe I'll take you guys with me. I don't want to leave you guys in the car all alone. I don't want anybody to kidnap you. So let's go in the Wawa. It shouldn't be too busy in here because everybody's pretty much off work except for me. Everybody's off work except for myself. So maybe I'll take you guys in the Wawa with me. I'm going to have to cut the volume off because, you know, copyright. Let's go do the damn thing. Why don't we? No, you know what? I'm going to leave you in the car. Good morning. Good morning, Dr. J. How are you? These boots are made for walking. And that's just, I wish I was off today, or I really want to go back to the shelter and go to sleep. The lady that lives across the street, she has the same kind of car as me. Wow, isn't that a coincidence? What a coincidence. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Happy Christmas Eve if you celebrate the holiday. It's not really much going on with me. I'm going to go get that little bit of money that I make per hour. But I'm grateful, though. Let's get to work, guys, before I get myself in trouble. What time is it? 7? Oh, it's almost 8. Okay, I got time. I got an hour. I got time, darling. I got me a, people are freaking psychopaths. People are literally psychopaths. Come along if you know. Come along if you feel like a room without a roof. I'm happy, clap along if you feel. You know what? Let me take this camera off because I'm looking at these houses. I'm fascinated by these old houses, these old structures. Fascinating, darling. I'm sure everybody's probably off for work today, guys. Are you guys off or what? I'm not off. I wish I was. Let me put my little camera on, child, before somebody try to screenshot a sign or something and say, hey, I know where she's at. Hey, I know where she's at. I'm going to dox her. I'm going to ruin her life. That's what they've been telling me, y'all. Hey, good morning. Single woman finally had a live stream going on yesterday. I wish you could have stopped by. Yeah, I didn't know what time you were doing it. I got to put my post notifications, Dr. J. I gotta put my bell for when you have your live stream. Do you have them normally at like certain specific times? Because I definitely would come by and check it out. But sometimes I'm probably at work or something and I can't. But I'll try. I'll put my notifications on for your channel. But I definitely want to join your live stream. Yes, why not? I'm not going to the. You got off. You got off at 3. Okay. Oh, you get off at 3. That's a good time to get off. Yeah, I get off at 5-ish. And I'm not even dressed. I'll get dressed when I get in the parking lot at work. You know what I mean? I don't get dressed at the shelter because I don't want the girls all in my business. Like, what do you do? You know, what kind of job do you do? Because I don't like when they ask me what I do. When they try to get into my life too much, I try to just be as personal as I can. Like, I'd rather not say what I do. I just know I work. You know, that's all y'all need to know. Oh, by noontime? Okay. My schedule is always up and down with work and everything. The only times I'm able to really do a live stream is early in the morning and sometimes in the evening. But like I said, I work 2 different shifts at work. My shifts always vary. My times always vary. So if I'm on there and if I'm able to catch it, I'll jump on and say hi if I'm able to. But sometimes I'm at work and I can get in there and give you a like or try to say hello if I can. But my schedule is always all over the place. I hate my schedule being so like up and down, but I'm looking for 2026. 2026 is definitely going to be a great year for me because it's going to be a year for me to restoration. It's going to be a year of restoration for myself, and I already know that, and I'm definitely claiming that 2026 is going to be an amazing year for me. It's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of good things happening, right? God is good. You know, I have faith that, and I'm doing the work. So it's not like I'm asking God for things and I'm just sitting around every day not doing nothing. But yeah, that's fine. I don't care. I don't really care about Christmas this year. It's no big deal to me. Christmas is not even a holiday that I even care to celebrate anymore because the way that people are, the way that I've been in this season of my life for 2 years, and I don't care for Christmas, so I don't care about it. No big deal. I was a Thanksgiving type of girl, so like I said, next year when I touch down and get my own place, I could care less about Christmas. I really could. Let the kids have fun and enjoy themselves, but Christmas, no, I don't care. No big deal. No respect to the people that respect Christmas and love Christmas and everything, but I'm not feeling it, so I gotta go back to work after Christmas. Yeah, or the day after Christmas. Yeah, no problem. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm just gonna lay around the shelter, sleep in, do my social media stuff, and I might do a live stream tomorrow. I'm not doing nothing. The same thing I did for Thanksgiving is the same thing I'm doing for Christmas. I really don't care. No biggie, no biggie, biggie, biggie. It's just another day for me. You know what I mean? I don't care about the holidays. Period. My coworkers are being so fake. Yeah, people that don't even like you. Everybody tries to act like for the holidays. Everybody, of course, I'm in Wawa getting coffee. Everybody's like Merry Christmas, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I say Merry Christmas. I say it back out of respect, but since everybody don't care about no holidays, the older you get, the more you see how people truly, really are. I don't even be bothered with people like that. My family is who they are, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm on my own in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting it out the mud. I'm working on my own self, and everybody else around me that betrayed me, I don't need to be bothered. Y'all stay having Christmas with your family. Stay with the fake love and fake Christmas and fake all this and all this fake stuff. So I don't want to be a part of none of that. You know what I'm saying? The sales are down. Sales are down. People are not buying stuff anymore because it's tight out here. You got to work literally 3 jobs, like the husband and the wife, or the boyfriend and the girlfriend, whoever runs the house. Like both of y'all have to work 2 jobs apiece to pay bills. It's freaking crazy, man. It's insane out here, man. And I'm like trying to find me a place, and I'm probably going to end up going to an extended stay. But like even when I touch down and I'm able to find me an apartment, which would be great. But now I have that responsibility of paying rent. So now I got to pay rent and pay the rest of my bills, which is going to be a lot. I don't have a lot of bills, but I have enough. I have enough bills for me to survive perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? My car is my biggest expense right now. So, you know what I mean? My car is my biggest expense. Where I went to Christmas luncheon and they sat around the table and gossip. Oh yeah, that's what they do at work. You know what I mean? I think we all gossip. We all talk about things, and we all talk about the job. Everybody at work gossip. We all do. You know what I'm saying? Who got fired last night, or who quit? We all gossip. And people say that to me when they come here. They say, all you do is talk about people. All you do is talk about people. I said, no, I pretty much talk about my experience. Like, it's not talking about people per se. It's talking about my experience and what I've been through, the things that I see in the shelter. I've been in the shelter for 2 years. Well, I've been in the shelter now maybe about 3 months. But I've been homeless for 2 years. So I talk about things that I see. But yeah, at work, they always just sit around talking about stuff and look up the HUD home program. Yeah, I look up all these programs. It's not really a lot of help right now, so no, but it was about me. Oh, they were talking about you? Oh God. I would have definitely sat down and joined that conversation. I was like, oh, let me join. Let me join since y'all talking about me anyway. What's the tea? What's the tea? Also look up the Covenant House. I used to be homeless, and this will help you young. Covenant House is for kids that are young, underage youth. Covenant House is for people that are 18 to 21. And I'm fine. I'm in a shelter. Like, I'm fine where I'm at. You know what I mean? I am sheltered. But like I said, these programs are no. That's about me. Yeah. You walked in and they were talking about you. Wow. I would love to join that conversation in a very sarcastic way. I would have sat down at the table with them. Because when you sat down and you heard them talking about you, they would have all shut up anyway. Because most people are not going to say things to your face. So, but they talk about me at work too, and I don't care. It makes me. I'm a confident, and that's what I'm so proud about, being confident. Like having confidence, even if I'm not the most attractive woman in the world. Like I'm not no, supermodel, right? I'm not a Victoria's Secret supermodel, but I consider myself to be a decent looking woman. So when you have confidence in your appearance and the way that you look, girl, I walk into a room, my head held up way high. I don't walk into a room with my head down. I walk into any room with so much confidence. I don't care what people say. Let them talk. I know who I am. I know who I am. I know when I get myself made up what I'm gonna look like. I have confidence. When you have confidence, there's nothing that nobody can say to you that's gonna make you run into a corner and go cry. I don't suffer from low self-esteem, babe. I know you probably think I do, and I know you probably wish I do, and people be wishing that I had low self-esteem so they could try to stab me even more. But I don't suffer from that, sweetie. So go find someone else to bother and torture and torment. It's not over here. 25 years is the age limit just looking out. Yeah, I'm not 25, so I'm older than that. I couldn't go to a covenant house even if I wanted to. I'm at a shelter right now, like I'm fine, but I'm not in my 20s. I appreciate the help though. Thank you. I appreciate all the tips and everything that everybody gives me. They give me tips about this and that, but I'm in a shelter and I'm okay right where I'm at. I'm okay until I'm not okay. So I gotta talk to my counselor probably next week. It's just always so much going on in my life right now. Like I have so many appointments and this and go see this person and go do that. Like there's things going on behind the scenes that I don't even share with y'all. So you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's not just me at a shelter. It's other things that's going on in my life too. So I'm like, even on my days off consist of jam-packed things to do. What I need to do today. What I gotta get out the way today. And my day off Sunday is not considered a business day. Sunday is just considered a weekend. So if I needed a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment or something, I have to jam everything in on one day, which is Monday. Monday is the only day that I can make an appointment for anything. So, and I stopped going to church. I'm not going to church because of my sister. I don't want to see her and her sloppy husband. So I'm trying to find me like another church home. But I'm also kind of paranoid about that. Like I don't know what kind of church I'm coming into. You know what I'm saying? What kind of people I'm going to be around. I don't know, but I'm trying to find me another church. I feel weird about being out of church. I've been out of church now for like 3 weeks. So it feels weird, but for some reason I'm getting the vibe that I just need to go back to my church. Like just go back and find me another place to sit. Find me a new place to sit at and I'll be fine. But God is good, guys. I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday if you celebrate. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. I'm trying to find my lotion because my face is super dry. I got this kink in my back. I think the gym is open tomorrow. So if I can go to the gym early in the morning tomorrow, I'm going to the gym on Christmas Day. Because you know everybody with their New Year's resolutions, everybody going to be in the gym on January 1st. Let me slow down. It was an accident out here yesterday, and I hope that everybody was okay, but it didn't look like it was anything, tragic, anything fatal, but it didn't look like anything fatal. The girl that was in my bunkie, she was talking to me. She was talking to this morning. She was talking about the other girl not wanting to shower and all that. And I said, girl, listen, I don't know what to tell you. I never wanted to change your mind about changing churches. I didn't let people to follow you and tell you that that's weird or you be petty and deserve respect no matter where it's at. Yeah, because I would never be around my family and all that. I'm just so used to my church. In my head, I feel like I want to go back there, but and then in my head, I'm like, no, I've been at this church all these years. Why would I let my sister and her fat, sloppy husband push me out? So I'm still debating on that. I don't know. Screw her. You know what I'm saying? I could go anywhere and be around someone that I really don't favor. But it just depends on me. If I want to move to another church, I'll find something. I just don't want to find another church because I don't know what's out there. But I'm just so used to being around my church people. I've been around these people like 20 plus years. And my sister being her petty Betty self and her husband, and I know she's really being this way due to her husband. She's really pushing that narrative, but she wasn't pushing a narrative when her husband was out cheating on her. Since the good Lord above told her to stay with her cheating husband, I didn't even throw that in her face, and I could have said that to her when she was trying to jab at me. I could have been like, sis, you the one out here dealing, your husband cheating on you, and you staying with him. So who's the dummy? Who's the dummy now, sis? But see, I didn't want to disrespect her like that. I didn't want to disrespect her, so I kept my mouth shut. I didn't want to go petty. I don't like online church. I'd rather go into a church home, but that's just my opinion. I don't think you should find another. I would still go. Yeah, I'm thinking about going back to my church home, honey. It's just moving my seat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person, like, I can deal with anybody. I can be in the same facility as someone. It's just when I see her fat sloppy husband, I just be wanting to just tell him about himself because I know he's the one egging her on. He's always been a weirdo towards the family. Like he's always been the kind of guy because he knows that he cheated on my sister before, and he knows everybody knows. So he feels some kind of way about that. So he know people really kind of don't really be liking him. So he be the one in her head because she's so desperate to just have a husband. Some of these women be out here desperate for a title. They're desperate for a title, especially church women. Church women, they look at me like something wrong with me because, I don't got no husband sitting next to me, so it must be something wrong with me, but nothing's wrong with them. But something's wrong with me because I don't got no cheating husband. Your husband's a cheater, honey. You got to worry about when he go to work every day. She probably got his phone tracking. Ain't no way in hell I'm getting married to no man that cheated on me and I'm gonna stay. Number one. And I gotta sit up here and have a tracker on your phone. I know she tracking his movement. What are you tracking his movements for? If a man don't want you, regardless if he your husband or your boyfriend or whoever, if he don't want you, he don't want you, sis. If he wants other women, he gonna go after what he wants. I don't care how much you sit in church and scream and holler. God already told us in the Bible that that's grounds for divorce. If your husband passed away, if your husband, if he passed away, it's not a divorce. It's just my husband passed away. You can remarry, or if your husband had cheated on you, that is grounds for divorce. But what you praying for? You praying for a cheater? And I know if he cheated once, I know he cheated before. Like, stop the foolishness. Stop the foolishness. And you looking at me like I'm a weirdo because I don't have a husband. I'm not putting up with that. Salute and respect. What's up, Long Beach? What's going on? I think you need a fresh start from being around family. Just trying to say, if your schedule gets busy, you don't need the negativity and jealousy. Yeah, I miss my church though. It's been 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks, and I'm working for you. It's been 3 weeks, and it's working for you. I don't know what I'm singing, y'all. I hope work is so easy today that everybody's like out of town and nobody's coming into the location. Don't come on here buying a damn thing. It's Christmas Eve. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Go to Walmart. Tell the customers to go to Walmart. And I had some really mean customers on the phone with me yesterday. I had 3 people that was straight up nasty to me yesterday on the phone, and I wanted everything inside of me to say fuck off. I wanted everything inside of my spirit to say F off, dude. F off, dude. Tell these customers like it is. We could be honest. And they be trying to push you and be really mean and nasty. And some of them be sitting here trying to record your conversation just so they can, I'm gonna send this to corporate. Let corporate know how you've been talking to me. But they don't never say their side of the story. But I'm like, well, I told the girl at my job yesterday. So it was a new girl training yesterday, right? She's going to be doing the same thing I do. So she was in there training with my boss yesterday. So I told her, I said, listen, when these customers are mean to me, guess what? Whatever their case is, whatever I have to do to fix their situation, their paperwork goes to the bottom of the filing cabinet. Hello, you want to be mean? I'm not going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of all of the customers that's been nice to me first. So when you call back today, I'm going to say, oh, let me see if I sent the email to credit. Let's see what credit says about this. Oh, I see all these fraudulent charges on my credit card. I said, well, did you call the bank? Call the bank. Oh, the bank told me to call y'all. Oh, okay. Well, let me send an email to credit and see what they say. She was extra nasty and disgusting to me on the phone. She was disgusting. But I got something for you, baby, because I told the lady yesterday. I said, well, when the customers are mean, guess what? Your paperwork goes to the bottom of the barrel, babe. I'll get to it when I can. I'll get to your stuff when I can when you're ignorant and rude to me on the phone. I said, you know what? I'll give you a call back. I said, I'll give you a call back once I find out some information about your case. I said, I'll give you a call back. And guess where her paperwork goes? Right to the bottom of the barrel. When you call in and you mess up with me and you want to be nasty, and the good thing is most of customers are nice. Most of them are nice. But when you're mean and nasty when someone's trying to help you, sis, bottom of the barrel. Bottom of the page. I guess I'll see you in January after New Year's because I'm not taking care of you. You can call corporate or call who the heck you want to call. People are tired of these customers being mean and nasty on the phone for no reason, especially if someone's trying to help you. If someone's being helpful to me and they trying to help me, I want to be peaceful to you. Like people be going into these stores, these restaurants, being nasty to the waiters and being nasty to people. Man, don't you know them people can spit in your food? They can do all types of stuff to your food. They could drop your food on the floor and put it back on your plate and say, here you go. Like, people will do all types of devious things when you piss them off. So I definitely wouldn't want to go into a restaurant setting and piss nobody off. You can do all types of stuff to your food. Sneezing on your platter, like what? No, I don't be messing with people when it comes to my food. So when it comes to people at my job and the customers call in and they want to be nasty when I'm trying to help them, your paperwork goes at the bottom of the barrel. I'll get to it when I can. I said, I'll give you a call back. Do you know when that's going to be? I said, I really don't know when it's going to be, because I said we have other customers that we have to serve in this location. So it's not just you. It's not just one person that I come to work every day and have to take care of. There's customers all over the place that need assistance. You're not the only one. Hello? I ain't got time for it, baby. I don't got time for it, baby. That's what I do. I put your case at the bottom, honey. Especially when you want to be nasty. Nasty for no reason. They need to fix this road, child. They got all these potholes. Can y'all feel all the bumping and stuff? No. I need new tires anyway, child. I gotta be careful out here. Gotta be careful out here. It's a beautiful sunny day, guys. It's beautiful and sunny, even though it's still cold. I just still like to see the sun shining, though. I still like to see the sun. I don't miss customer. Girl, I can't stand it. I don't really mind it, though, because I have to do like financing for the customers and get all their paperwork together. But when they call in and they want to be mean and nasty, girl, your paperwork goes at the bottom of the barrel, because I could treat you real. I could be real mean, real nice. I always say don't say it because I want to curse the nasty people off. Yeah, I want to hang up on them, really. I want to hang up on them. But most of the time, I can really say that most of the people I deal with are nice and respectable. So but yesterday I was telling my boss, I said, why are these people being so mean today? She was like, well, when it gets closer to Christmas, everybody's stressed out because they didn't went out and spent a whole bunch of money on a whole bunch of ungrateful family members and kids and teenagers, a whole bunch of ungratefulness going on. So everybody's pissed off that they didn't spend all their money. So now they got attitudes, you know? So I'm like, well, I got something for you, baby. I got something for you, baby. I got something for you. They threatening, talking about, I want my refund before Christmas right now. I said, well, refunds take at least 7 to 10 business days, miss. You're going to have to wait on that. Well, I'm going to call the Better Business Bureau. Call the Better Business Bureau then. What I'm supposed to do? What they going to do? Come and arrest me? Call the Better Business Bureau. If you feel like better business could be done at this company, call them. You won't be the first, and you for damn sure ain't going to be the last. Well, I'm never shopping with you guys again. Okay, I mean, it ain't affecting me none. They still got millions and millions of customers. Come on, baby. This is the big business. They're not missing and losing out on nothing, honey. Trust and believe that. They're not missing and losing a dime. Well, they do lose some money, but, the customers be cracking me up. But most of the time, I deal with nice people. So I'm grateful for that. Most of the time, like, you know what I'm saying? My demeanor, like, when they deal with me, like, face to face and everything, and even over the phone, they know they dealing with somebody that really wants to help them. They know I'm okay with my job. I don't sit around there with, like, the attitude, like, why are you here, to the customers. I have a good demeanor, and people can feel that energy when they come up to me. They be like, okay, she's joyful, she's peaceful, she's in a good mood. She don't mind. I really do like my job. A lot of people say, oh my God, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. I'm like, well, if you like what you do, I like what I'm doing. So I don't really mind it. You know what I mean? I don't mind because I like what I'm doing already. So it's not too hard. But when I had those customers that come in here and want to act a jackhammer, I don't pay them no mind. I just put their case at the bottom of the barrel, and I'll get to your case when I get to your case. And I said, I'll call you back as soon as I find something. So if I don't call you back, that means I didn't find anything. It's nice and sunny out here. I'm so glad I get off early today. Not that I have anything to do, but I'm gonna go back to the homeless shelter and just lay around and just be a lazy pig. Figure out what I'm gonna eat for dinner today. And but some customers are even mean to people that work in the restaurant business and everything. I would never be mean to someone that's bringing me my food. Like, some people can do anything to your food back there. Anything. You would never know. You would never know what somebody did to your food. That's why I don't play with people. What are your plans for tomorrow? Nothing. I'm just going to be chilling. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. That's what I say. They have millions of customers, but most are nice. I work with people all my life. Customer service can be challenging. I always say, don't say it because I want to curse nasty people out. But it's going to be a beautiful, amazing day. Always say in the morning, it's going to be a beautiful day, and it is. I control what comes out of my mouth. I control my day. I'm not letting anybody come in because you want to be nasty. Let me just get the manager. You be nasty to him. That's what he gets paid for. He gets paid to hear you complain and cry about whatever you say I did to you. So let him deal with you. The managers are the ones that get paid the big bucks. I definitely don't mind turning them on to the managers. I definitely don't mind turning people over to a manager. Like, there's the manager. But it's a beautiful day. It's really, really sunny and nice. I love when I see the sun shining. I really get excited. I love the sun. I love the sun. I like to sit and get some vitamin D if I can. I like to get some vitamin D if I can. Like to get some vitamin D if I can. Like to get some vitamin D if I can. Yeah, you gotta have a good attitude. I mean, having a crappy attitude is not going to get you too far. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, when you got a crappy attitude, nobody wants to be bothered with you. You know what I mean? Like, why would I have a crappy attitude? I mean, there are days where I feel, not so great, but for the most part, my attitude is always A1 when I go to work and everything. Even though it's probably not A1 towards my other people that I have to work around, because some people I work around are idiots, and I can't stand some people that I have to work around, but I have to work with them, so there's nothing really that can be done. I gotta keep on going. You know what I mean? This idiot could have went through the yellow light. Like people are so silly. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to burp like that. That was out of line. Yeah, I did get my coffee. Got my coffee. Wawa was pretty dead today because everybody's on like Christmas vacation, so not really a lot of traffic today. Not really a lot of contractors. Most of the contractors are probably not working, but some of them are. So you got to keep on going, man. You got to keep on going and keeping a positive attitude about whatever you're going through. It doesn't matter. Like I'm still grateful to be at the shelter. Yes, I hate that place, but it's a place that I rest my head. And some people are resting their head outside on the sidewalk every night, or in the back of a store, or in an abandoned building, or I'm grateful to be where I'm at. I was tired this morning. I had slept in like really, really bad. I usually get up at like 6 or 7, but I was like, I just want to sleep. But when I get off work, hopefully I can just go back to sleep because I'm really tired today. I'm exhausted. So I was talking to my roommate, and that's why I don't like being in there too much. Because when they start getting up, then people feel like they can start opening up conversations and talking to you, which I really don't mind talking to my roommates and stuff. But my bunkie was talking about the girl that stinks, the one that's not taking a shower. So she started talking about her, and I'm just like, that's rude. The girl right in the room, and you talking about her, like you just asking for somebody to knock you in the head, like. I know you just asking for somebody to curse you out, sis. And she's an older woman too, so I was like, you don't really need to be around here talking about somebody not showering. I mean, look how old you are. This girl right here in her 20s. What if she went off on you and really drug you through this room? You be in it on your own. So you gotta watch the things that come out of your mouth when you talk about somebody. You know what I'm saying? Watch what you're saying because if the girl don't got her headphones on and she hears you and she comes back and got something to say to you, you're gonna be fighting that battle by yourself. Yes, the girl should be showering, but we don't know what somebody went through in their life. Who knows? It's a reason why she don't want to shower. I don't know, but she should be, showering and washing her clothes. But that's really for staff. The staff should be on top of that because the girls all say that they complain to the staff about the girl not taking a shower, and it is like a nobody wants to smell your body funk and your smelly feet. Nobody wants to smell that. I agree. But the shelter, they obviously don't care. If you're complaining and telling the shelter that people are not showering and you can smell must and crust, they should be doing something about that. But they don't care because what they want is they don't want us to be comfortable. Because telling them to shower would make us comfortable. Like, okay, we don't have to smell funk. They want us to smell the funk because they want us to just get pissed off and leave. Or they want us to, be in there fighting and arguing. They like drama too. The staff be liking that drama, the fights, the arguments. They be down with that too. So I was just like, well, sis, ain't nothing you can do until, like, we got to get ourselves out of this situation somehow. There's not help. There's not a lot of help or resources out here, but for people that's on, like, welfare. They're the only ones that get the help like that. So, and I said, well, I'm going to work, so I'll see y'all later. I can't sit around there all day. No, I don't want to sit around a whole bunch of women all day. For what? What's that going? Where that going to get me? First of all, I need to be out here making money. Okay, I still do my YouTube and stuff, making money in my sleep. I don't play. I'm not playing. I'm not playing about it. I'm going to get myself together. Yeah, it smells disgusting in there. Some of the girls don't want to shower, and the girls are getting pissed off. Everybody's talking about the two chicks that don't shower, and I don't never really see them showering. I don't never see like a towel, and they be stinking and everything. But hey, when you're in the shelter, you're gonna be dealing with that type of stuff, man. You're gonna be dealing with musty, crusty people that don't want to wash their behinds, and there's not much you can do about it. But what? Be mad? It's the reason why the chicks don't want to shower. I don't know. I think they both got mental illness anyway, because they be around there like talking to themselves, laughing. But these are the things that you're going to deal with being homeless and at a shelter. You're going to deal with this type of crap. It's not going. A shelter is not meant to make us comfortable. So they try to put they don't want. They want the girls to be in there fighting. They want us arguing and fighting and stuff. They like that too. The staff members be liking that stuff. But yeah, the girl should be taking a shower and she do be musty and I be smelling her. But I put these little incense around my bed. I got these little, those things that you can get at like the Dollar Tree. It's like a piece of gel, but it's a fragrance thing. You can get them for like $1 or something. So I get a whole bunch of them and just put them around my bed. I don't be smelling nothing. People who are depressed don't want to shower. Yeah, I think they depressed and I think they probably suffer from like some mental illness too. Because the girl that sleep at the bottom bunk, she be talking to herself, she be giggling to herself. Sometimes I can have a conversation with her, like we'll talk about just whatever. And I think I had one or two conversations with her. We talked about something. I forget what it was about, but we said one or two words to each other and we talked. But other days she'll act like nobody else is in the room, just her, like she's in there by herself. She don't really speak to you. She don't say hi. She don't say bye. She don't really. I think I had two conversations with this woman and she seemed like a normal person, but then some days she'll be like she's the only one in that room. Like she'll be in her own world and like nobody else here exists. And she'll do like weird stuff. Like she woke up. I start getting up like 4 something in the morning, 4 or 5. I start moving around and try to get myself together. But she woke up the other morning and she started playing R&B in the room like really loud and didn't care the fact that the girls were sleeping. Like certain things you have to like you old enough to know that if you in a room with someone, like even if you got a boyfriend or a husband or something, you're not just going to jump up at 4 in the morning and start playing music while other people are sleeping. Whether you have a roommate or a partner, you just certain things you're just not going to do because it's rude, right? So she started playing music at 4 something in the morning. I guess the other girls were sleeping, but I was annoyed. Even though I was up, I'm looking at her like, sis, why are you playing R&B at 4 in the morning? These girls are sleeping. Like that's rude. But I ain't say nothing to her. So, but she be doing weird stuff. Like sometimes she'll talk and acknowledge people, and then sometimes she'll act like she's the only one in the room. Like she act like we're not even there. So I'm like, okay, I think she got mental illness. And the other girl, the one she's a stud, right? I think they said she's a trans person. So I guess she was born female, and she's trying to carry herself as a male. And she does have the masculine tendencies. She does. She do be walking around dressing like a dude and everything. But I'm asking the girls, I said, so who was she born as? That's all I care about. Was she born as a man and she's trying to be a woman? Was she born as a woman and she's trying to be a man? So they was like, no, she was born as a woman and she's carrying herself. I was like, okay, so she's a woman. You know what I'm saying? She's a woman. I'm glad to know she's a woman because if that was a man in there that was born as a male and they throwing her in there with the women, I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that. But she was born as a woman and she carries herself as a masculine male. But she be fighting with them girls down the hallway though. She be giving it back to him, but I just be like, oh God. But she look young. She look like she's probably in her 20s. They're fighting their demons. Yeah, I know they are. It's a shame. I see it all over the place in that place, and it's sad. A lot of them don't have family, and sometimes I hear some of them talk to their families, like they'll call their uncle or somebody, and the conversation is kind of like, what are you calling me for? You know what I mean? It's sad. It's really sad. It's a lot of, yeah, they're fighting their demons, and they probably depressed, and, they don't want to shower. And when the girls are in the room just trying to antagonize them, like, oh, it stinks in here. Like, we don't know what these girls went through. Some of them girls could have been raped by somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have violated them. Not a lot of people that get violated at a young age, they don't be wanting to shower because they think somebody gonna hurt them. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what these girls are going through. Yes, do I think they should be showering? Yes, because I smell it too. But I don't know. Somebody could have violated their bodies at some point in their life. They could have been raped, being homeless in the streets. Like I don't know. So I just be like, because the girl woke up this morning trying to talk about it, and I'm looking at her, and she's like, she looked like she's well into her 50s. So I'm like, sis, listen, you too old to be sitting around here talking about this lady, this young girl that don't want to shower. Like, I don't know what's going on, and I really don't even care. All I care about is when I walk through this door, as long as I can lay in my bed and go to sleep, that's all I'm worrying about. I don't want to sit in no shelter all day and smell a whole bunch of smelly women that don't want to shower. They don't want to shower, it's something going on. That's all. It's something going on. But I know it is in our rule book that we supposed to shower. So I didn't say anything about them showering, about being gay or anything. I didn't say anything about that. So I didn't say anything about somebody being gay or lesbian, the fact that they don't want to shower. I didn't mention anything about that. So I'm just saying, I said some of those people in there probably are not showering because maybe they've been touched on. Maybe somebody raped them. You know what I'm saying? People go through stuff in childhood and the trauma that they went through. They could have carried it in their adulthood. Maybe they just don't feel comfortable getting into a shower because it feels like prison in there. You know what I'm saying? It does feel like jail. Like when I'm in the shower, somebody could walk in, but they do have a shower curtain and stuff like that. But some people are afraid. They think that somebody's going to hurt them because they've probably been hurt before. You know what I'm saying? Somebody probably violated them and did something to them, and they don't feel comfortable, which I understand that. But I still think the staff members should be letting people know, like, you can't sit here every day and smell like this. I'm just saying because you're around other people. Now, if you're in your own space, your own house, your own hotel, and you want to smell musty, okay. But when you're around others, you should be carrying yourself a different type of way. Because she be spraying stuff on her body, like she really doesn't want to shower, and you can see that she doesn't want to shower. You can see that. It's a shame a lot of the things that people are going through, and a lot of us don't know what they're going through because no one's telling their story, and they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But I see a lot of it's sad. And then the girls, they probably get tired of being there. Like, you know what I mean? They probably feel like my life is worthless right now. I'm homeless. I'm in this shelter. I hate it here, and I sit here all day. Some of them don't have cars, so they're not able to get out. They're not able to get out. Some of the girls are not able to like get out and go around and do stuff. So I know it's painful, but the way I figure what my life is, I don't suffer from depression, thank God. I don't know what it is like to suffer from depression because I don't ever believe in my life that I've ever been depressed before. I have been angry and upset, but depression is like, I don't know. Some of the girl, like one of the ladies that I see, she sleep on the bottom bunk. She just get up, eat breakfast, get up, eat lunch. She's always laying in the bed all day. Sometimes she'll sit up for a few hours, and I just be like, aren't y'all tired of this? Like, do y'all get sick of doing this crap? Like, I don't know what's going on in her life. Maybe she can't work. She might have some mental stuff going on. Maybe she's on disability. I don't be knowing everybody's personal whatevers, but I just be looking at them like, girls, y'all have to try to get it together because if you're in a shelter, that means you probably don't have family members. That means that most of us that's in shelters are alone. Like if we're alone, we got to fight this on our own. We don't have family support, but in my head, since you can't give up, like giving up is not an option for me. Yeah, it's a shame. I feel bad for the girls because I feel like they are suffering from I feel like they are suffering from depression and everything. And like I said, the girl that sleeps on the top bunk, she's a young girl. She looks young. She is, I think she's trans, right? So she was born as a woman and she carries herself as a man. So, because somebody was saying, oh, it's a trans person here. I was like, okay, well, who's the trans person? Because I would like to know who this person is, you know what I'm saying? Or see, you know. So she's in my room and she was born a female and she carries herself as a man. She's the one that doesn't want to shower. And I said, well, maybe some of the girls come in there and they're scared. They think that somebody's going to hurt them in the shower, or maybe they figure it's not enough privacy. Like, I don't know. I don't know. You never know what happened to somebody in their life for them to carry themselves in certain kind of ways, but it's a shame. It's really sad. And then when you get tied up into taking medication, which I was saying the other day, when you get tied up into taking medication with these stupid doctors that diagnose you with certain medications, I figure people are like, I feel like, I don't know. I don't get on certain subjects because I don't get into political stuff and certain things I don't talk about, but I do have my own personal beliefs and feelings on doctors and medications and all that stuff. I would never allow a doctor to put me on medication for anything. Whatever I'm going through, I'm going to fight through it with prayer, but everybody don't believe in that. So, you know what I'm saying? If you think that you're going to, I'm not popping pills the rest of my life to try to keep my mind right. I just don't believe in that. I think these doctors just be writing scripts and be having people stuck inside their own bodies, and they believe that they need certain medications to keep going on. I don't like that, man. I don't like that. But who am I? I'm not the one struggling and going through it. They are. So I guess I got to mind my own business in that aspect. But I just feel like people be trapped in their own bodies and they feel like they got to pop these pills to survive and live. That's sad, man. Depressed, I slept a lot. Some do need the medication. It's sad. If a person is depressed, they will sleep most of the day. Yeah, that's what I see. The one girl at the bottom, she sleeps most of the day. But the girl at the top, the one I said that's trans, she's always like moving around a lot. Like she's always in and out the room every 5 minutes. She's like moving everywhere. So I don't know if she got some kind of nervous thing going on, but she is moving a lot. But the other woman that sleeps on the bottom, she's always sleeping. Well, like I said, I'm not there most of the day. But when I come back, she's sleeping. She's sleeping. She's in the bed resting. Sometimes she'll sit up on the bed and she'll just look. And sometimes I'll say something to her. I say, hey, how you doing? So sometimes when I say something to her, she'll either ignore me or she'll act like she don't hear me. So I just be like, okay, well, I tried to say something to her, you know. Because I'm not going to be in a room with somebody and not say nothing to you. So I tried to speak to her one day and make a great point about the girl that doesn't shower. Yeah, I mean, something probably happened to her in her life. Maybe she's afraid. Somebody probably did something to her, which is sad. But you never know what she went through on the streets. You know, on the streets as a woman, women can get violated. You know, a man can kind of hold his own. But if you're a woman on the streets against other people, other stronger men, somebody could do anything to you. So I try to speak to the girls, and I don't want to be the one in the room like, oh, I'm not speaking to nobody, oh, this and that. No, you have to kind of open up because you don't never know. But like I said, the girl at the bottom that I think she's depressed, I did have like 2 conversations with her one time about, I forget what it was about, but she did talk to me. But other days, she's kind of like, sometimes I'll say something to her and she'll just completely ignore me. So I don't know what's going on inside her mind, but I know it's probably some mental stuff going on. And it's just a shame because the shelter is not really helping. You know what I'm saying? The shelters are not helping these women that need help. But like I said, I don't know what depression feels like. I mean, I've been angry, so I can't contest anger to being depressed, but I don't know what it's like to feel depressed. And I'm hoping to God that I never have to feel that feeling of depression. But I think the girl at the bottom is suffering from depression. And I think the girl at the top, she's always moving around. Like she's always like, she only sleeps at night. And sometimes she's like always like moving around. She's rummaging through her bags, and the girls get mad because at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, she's going through her bags, looking through stuff, like making a lot of noise. And she'll jump off the top bunk bed and she'll go out the door, but she's constantly walking back and forth, constantly moving around. So I'm like, girl, do you ever stay in one place? Like, what's up with you? Do you ever just sit in silence? She used to be going all over the place, but like I said, I don't know what her situation is either, but they're not disrespectful. Like, they're not disrespectful girls. So it's not like they in there trying to beat us up or do stuff to us. They're respectable women. They just got some stuff going on with them. And what that stuff is, I really don't know. But they're not in the shelter like cursing us out and being disrespectful. What about you and not no one else? Mr. Hawkinson. What about you? You tell me about you right now. Tell me about you. I'm talking about everybody else right now because this is my live stream. So you tell me about you. How about that? How about that? How about that? And if I want to come on my live stream and get paid for it and talk about someone else, that's what I'm going to do. So if you don't want to be here, you can go somewhere else. Go to another live. Go watch somebody else, okay? If you're going to donate to a channel, or you're going to offer it back soon through a giveaway. I don't ask people to donate to me, so I need for you to understand that. I don't ask for donations. If people want to donate to me, they do it out of the niceness of their hearts, and people send me money almost every day. So I'm having a good conversation talking to my viewers, the people that are watching me, about the shelter experience. And if you want to come here and be nasty, baby, you got the right place, because I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. And you telling me to donate back to someone. People donate to me because they want to. So I don't sit up here and beg for donations. I don't beg for anybody. I don't think anybody on this live that's been here with me for months can say that I asked them for a dime, because I don't ask people for money, sweetie. So for you to say donate back, you know, come on. Let's get real here. Let's get real here. But I know the trolls are trolling, so I don't really pay the trolls much mind. I normally just ignore the trolls, but sometimes I be having time, you know what I mean? But I'm doing my hair so I can go clock in on this job, you know. Gotta go get my money. I gotta go get paid now. But yeah, you know, and I'm gonna talk about people at the shelter because that's what I do. I talk about my shelter experience. So if people are offended, if they don't enjoy me coming over here, I mean, why are you here? You must know what I talk about. That's why you continue to keep coming back. So if you know you don't want to hear people talk about homelessness, don't come here, because I'm gonna talk about it. And I'm gonna talk about some people in the shelter, because that's what I do. Thank you. That's what I do. I talk about others. And why others are talking about me. People be making videos about me too, and I just be like, wow, I'm getting kind of popular, huh? Oh, this homeless woman, this homeless heifer sitting up here talking about everybody else. What is she? I've said stuff about myself. I said stuff that I've been through. I speak about me. I speak about myself. I don't speak about everything, because guess what? I don't have to. I could come up on YouTube right now and make up stories. People make up stories to, you know what I'm saying? I can make up stories, but none of the stories that I say out of my mouth are false. You know, I'm not saying anything that's false. I just decided, me being a woman that's homeless, to open up social media to talk about my homeless experience, to see if I can help someone else. And if people come here and they want to be mean and nasty, I don't care. You're not running me off. I get paid for this now. I don't ask anybody for donations. I don't ask nobody for a damn thing. There's not somebody that's been watching me for months can say that, oh, she asked for money. I didn't ask nobody for nothing. Nothing. They just send donations to me. And I appreciate them. And if someone's going to give you money, are you going to say, oh, no, I don't want that? I don't think anybody in their right mind is going to say they don't want no money. So, but you'll never catch me asking for anything. But I like the trolls because they give me views. They come here and they help the channel. So I appreciate you. Sometimes I entertain the trolls and sometimes I act like they don't exist. So it depends on what mood I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I get paid for this. Like I wake up to YouTube sometimes and I have money in my bank account, like money in my YouTube channel. Like I get paid for this now. So thank you. So continue to come here and keep engaging so I can continue to get paid, so I can get out of the homeless shelter. So you're helping me, troll. The trolls don't understand that they do help and assist. They help and assist. What's up, Swizzy? Well, have Swizzy, my buddy. He's been around for a long time. Good morning. Don't call yourself names like that. I didn't call myself names. I don't believe I did I? Did I call myself a name? I didn't call myself a name. I don't think so. I don't believe that I called myself any kind of names. But sometimes I got time and sometimes I ignore the trolls. Like even people that leave crazy comments in my comment section, The anger that people be having about me wanting to share my life. Oh, I call myself a heifer. I'm so used to the heifer name. I don't even remember me calling myself a heifer, but man, I'm grateful for my life, right? I tell my story. I'm telling my testimony, and there's so many people that come here and say, hey, I'm homeless now too. I don't know what I'm going to do, or I stay with my family and it's not working out. People got all kind of problems and stuff going on, so we're all going through something. So if I want to come and share my journey, my story on social media, why are you worrying about it? Why are you so concerned? I'm not asking you or anybody else for anything. But these are people that got YouTube channels and they don't even show their face. They don't have videos. You're not making content. I make content. I come up here looking like any old thing. Sometimes I come up here looking like a homeless person. Sometimes I come up here and have myself a little bit made up. So I can come up here and be my authentic self. I don't care what people say about me. I don't care what they think about me. They say all types of stuff. It's okay, because I'm going to still be here every single day doing my thing. I'm going to still be here every single day doing my thing. There's nothing that you can do about it. And that's what angers people. Yeah, I speak about my experience and my journey. Not only that, like, this is my therapy for me. This is how I heal from everything that I've been through the last couple of years. I've been going through hell the last couple of years. Not everything I've been through, I tell on social media. I don't tell all my business, but I am talking about my homeless journey. I am talking about my homeless journey because my situation can help somebody. We all going through something, but I'm able to come on social media and say, hey, I'm going to talk about this because I can help somebody. Even when I get out of being homeless, right? When I get out of the shelter and I find stable housing, I still want to give back to the homeless community. I want to help somebody. Yeah, but the trolls, they helping me. They helping me. They help the situation. They not hurting me. They're helping. You can report my videos all you want. I'm still here. I'm still here, darling. I'm still here. But, people get bashed for wanting to share their life. So, they do all types of stuff to me. And I don't care because I'm a strong woman anyway. It's like I'm not going to go run crying. I just say, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Your story helps people. Yeah, definitely. I love when I go to real channels. It's fake stuff. Everybody doing these pranks. And that mainly be like the younger generation that do that. I like to talk about real stuff, and I like to listen to real people's problems, like real things that people are going through. Like, okay, I'm going through this, so what am I doing to change my situation? What am I doing to change? Am I just coming on here talking, running my mouth, or I'm really out here on the ground trying to actively change my situation? I'm really out here actively changing my situation and letting people know, like, it doesn't matter what you go through, what happened in your life, you can come back from anything. As long as you're still alive and you're breathing and you're not in prison and you're not, if you're still out here in this world, you can still make a change. Yeah, they're probably bots. Yeah, I'm probably bots. And I'm not worrying about a troll. I got people at the job that be out for me too. And I know people say, oh, you always talking about somebody after you. I mean, there's somebody after us all, right? Isn't there always somebody out to attack us? Like, sometimes you can be innocent in situations. It's not always like they be saying stuff to me like, well, tell more of your story. I know y'all be wanting to know my location and people trying to find out where I work at and, oh, turn on the camera. If I don't want to share something, if I don't want to share my state where I'm at, it's none of your business. If you think you know where I'm at, okay, that's great. If you think you know where I reside, or you think, oh, I'm going to find your job, oh, I'm going to find the homeless shelter you're at, what you going to tell the homeless shelter? Oh, she makes videos talking about homelessness. That's all what you going to say that? You don't know what homeless shelter I mean, you know how many homeless shelters they have in America, period? Like, come on, keep trying. Who has time to try to find somebody? Oh, I gotta find out where she at. I gotta find out where her job is. And then, oh, she don't work. Oh, she's collecting government assistance. Do you think I'll be driving in a car like this without having a job to take care of my car? Like, get real. AI and bots, not even human. Okay. Yeah, but some of these people be humans. But yeah, I'm not worrying about it. I'm not worrying about a troll. I'm not worrying about a troll. But sometimes I got time to. Sometimes I got time for them. Sometimes I got time to play around. I play with the trolls because sometimes I find it so funny. Some things are just hilarious. Some things are just so funny. But I appreciate everybody for being here and coming by the day before Christmas. I hope everybody have an awesome holiday. If you celebrate Christmas, enjoy it with your families. I unfortunately will not be celebrating the holidays. But like I said, Next year, 2026, is going to be my best year yet. It's going to be my best year yet. AI will interact with your live stream too in the form of a bot. A lot of your subscribers can be bots. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I don't trust nobody. And that's another reason why people always say, well, you should be having a, what do you call it, a moderator and all that stuff. I don't even trust the moderators. Thank you, Joe Jets. How you doing? I hope everyone has a blessed holiday. You guys all have a blessed holiday. I'm about to go because I have to get dressed to get ready to go into work. And hopefully today it's going to be slow and nothing much going on in there because everybody's going to be trying to be home with their families for the holiday season. So hopefully at work it'll be kind of chill and laid back. You know what I mean? It'll be chill and laid back at the job today. Nobody really stressing me out too much. But I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? I'll be live streaming again later this afternoon when I get off. Happy holidays, everybody. Thanks for coming by. I'll talk to you soon.